Good morning, everybody, and what a match this could be. Two of the game's great left-handed players, two of the world's best break builders. Neil Robertson getting ever closer, as Jason mentioned, to that milestone where he's got 97 centuries. If he goes on past this match, you'd think he'd be a certainty to get there, but obviously Mark Allen has got every chance in this game. Overcame food poisoning in his last game, didn't play at his best, but still came through, and that's the sign of a great player. Terry, obviously Mark Allen's got it to do. Robertson's strong favourite.
Thank you. The first Frank.
Yes, Robertson played very well in the first round, but as we said, Mark done enough to get through. He likes to snack, Mark. I'm not surprised he gets food poisoning. Enjoys his evening meals, but looking good now, fully fit.
And that's amazing, Robertson. Anytime you're over 90% is excellent, but over 13 games, well, it's only 12, wasn't it? 'Cause he won 10-2, but to have a 96% pot success rate is excellent. I think one thing for certain, there's going to be lots of big breaks in this game. And Mark Allen's going to have to compete with him not only in the safety, but in the break building department. You don't get many chances against Robertson. So he's in front on both stats we've seen at the moment, the tournament safety and the tournament pot success rate. And there you can see the high break. Amazingly, obviously he was suffering with food poisoning in the first round, only 72, but every stat at the moment is favouring Robertson. The bookmakers make him 4-11 favourite, Mark Allen 2-1, so the bookmakers favour Robertson.
Mark Allen's got a few of his friends here from Northern Ireland. They've been in a pool festival up in Bridlington, so could get a bit noisy if he starts playing well. Nice red start. I think the big thing for Mark Allen now the last few days, he's just seemed like a different person. He was so disappointed the way he felt in the first round and was worried it would continue. I didn't quite catch him full on there.
Mark Allen 1. Neil Robertson 5.
Yes, as we see this shot again, if you don't hit the pink full ball, this could happen. If he hits the pink half ball the other side, it goes in the other corner. But excellent first red, good pot on the blue, just a fraction out of perfect position. So he won't be too despondent he's got enough there, he knows he's queuing okay. Went all out for position there with the black and knowing that he's going to leave a red in the corner.
I think Neil prefers to punch them in. To drop that one in, it doesn't really suit his action, that. He's got a kick on that. Threw the red slightly thick, but it still went in. But he's short on the blue.
Is he a confident fella before the match, Terry, Mark? Does he talk confidently?
He's always confident, but he's always nervous, like every player is before they go out and play matches, whether it's the first round or the final. I think everybody suffers from nerves here. But I think he's more confident now because, like I said earlier, he's just so pleased now that he feels great and he's playing really well on the practice table when he was poor in the first round, even on the practice table. Feels been given another life.
Just overhit that slightly. There's a lovely little gap there in between those reds. He'd like to have been on the half ball black there to spread them. He can't do it this time. Can run around two cushions and play for the red in the opposite corner. And if he gets a nice angle on the next black, 3 reds down from the pink spot there. If he hits that one at pace, that will open them far and wide.
14.
Of course, too much confidence can lead to high expectations. That's the problem. You've got to try and balance it out before you go out and play, because with low expectations, you don't pot a lot and don't expect to, but you try harder. With high expectations, you're not really emotionally prepared if you start to play bad out there.
That was the red I was talking about that was bound to spread them. A little bit unlucky not to have something easy, and he's got choice of pots.
22.
Couldn't have hit them any better. Look at them lined up like soldiers now if he gets on one nicely. If he gets on a killer at this visit, he should score very heavily where they are. Not perfect on either red, but you can play the one into the green pocket and run through for the blue, but you'd like to play the easier red, which is the 1-3 up from those 3 reds together and cut it into the corner. But I'm not too sure how the white's going to react, because it's going to maybe kiss the other red. The harder he hits it, the thicker he'll kiss the red, I would think. That's why he's played it very slow, trying to hold for the black, and he left a tough black.
23.
He just got the half ball kiss nice, so that's why he played it slowly, so the white didn't go to the cushion. This is the big shot, because he's just going to play for those 2 reds near his arm into the middle. Well, he's running through, so he probably feels he can get onto ones in the corner. That was the tough one, wasn't it? That was always going to be tough.
23.
So as usual in these situations, Robertson, his opponent Mark Allen, has opened the reds out for him. That's what happens when you miss and you split the reds, but got to take your chances. All these top players get into the reds as soon as possible. Try and get the frame done in one visit.
Six. Seven.
With him being a left-hander, both these players obviously are. The black's not in too bad a position for a left-hander. It won't be too long before he gets onto the black. Just a fraction too far on this blue to make it perfect. He can't just roll it in, because he'll probably finish it somewhere near the black. So he has to probably play a little stun shot here to hold the white. Yeah, stunned it, you see, to hold the white. Could have played that better. Is it time to
12.
play this shot powerfully and try and bring the pink into play, which would mean he'll be on the black. If he misses the kiss on the pink, he'll be on the blue, so that's a possibility. Just looking what happens if he gets to that side cushion. The angle on this red's perfect to do that. Leave 2 shots in one there, playing to bring the pink into play, hoping to get on the black.
13.
If he doesn't hit the pink nicely, he's on the blue. And pink just about pots by the black. Very tight there, isn't it? Good shot that, Terry, wasn't it?
Yes, they're always looking for the chance, aren't they? The big colours into play as soon as possible. There's always risk involved, but otherwise you're struggling to make 30 or 40 off the blue or something.
Yes, it's strange. I met Manasseh or Doherty who have played yesterday. They'd have been playing up for the blue there, not risking that kind of kiss, but you've got to take risks these days. As we showed you this angle before, it doesn't. You can only see the centre of the pocket, can't see the left-hand jaw. Well done.
$19.
Maybe a little tack under the carpet or something. He didn't like where his footing was. Does he have a weakness, Terry Robertson, now? I can't see one.
20.
Oh, he's very strong, isn't he? He's strong in all departments. His safety is excellent. His shot selection's good. Long potting as good as there is. And the only thing that was slightly weaker than the others years gone by was his break building. And now, I mean, that's as good as anybody, better than anybody this year. He's 97 centuries in this season.
25.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of having Neil at my club for when he first came over from
26.
Australia. He spent a year at Leicester, and honestly, you never ever thought he'd end up being world #1. I mean, he was just 50s and 60s and didn't have no much clue where the cue ball was going. Always a great putter. Lost his tour card and came back, and well, the rest is history now. He's just a remarkable player.
Oh, he's played that nicely. Pink may be available after this red. Played very quick in his first match. It was noticeable. More or less running around the table.
32.
I didn't think Robbie Williams played that bad actually in any 1-2 frames. That's how good Robertson played. He looks a player, Robbie Williams. I think we'll see him back here at the Crucible. First one that's gone slightly astray. Might need the rest to play this. The pink pot's in the middle, which I don't think it does.
38.
Getting on the next colour is going to be tough. They have to play for the pink in the yellow pocket.
This is another one of his strengths, I'm afraid. His recovery shots, yeah. Not just the rest, it's just recovery shots. He loses position, and he's such a good potter. He just sort of plays it as if it's on the hole all the time. He's a lot to do on this one, though.
Maybe screwing off the second red to get onto the pink. Yeah, that's a clever shot. Missed the pot, though.
Okay.
Didn't expect
Neil
that.
Robertson,
So Mark Allen's been
38.
given a lifeline in this opening frame.
He's fully committed to this. Needs a kiss. Oh.
1.
Oh, we'd be very happy with that one.
If he misses the kiss, he's probably going to have to play safe. Now he's got the kiss, he can think about winning the frame. Great pot, though, Terry. You deserve a bit of luck potting those. This is going into balk that cue ball, isn't it, until then? Even though he's some 20 points behind, he's now favourite to win this opening frame.
3.
I've lost the cue ball there slightly. Played a nice cannon. He'd like to stay up here though, on the pinks. He's got to go down now for probably blue to
10.
get on this last red.
As long as he takes high-valued killers off these last two
11.
reds, he doesn't need the black, which is important. Still be careful he doesn't make contact with the pink if he plays the gap between pink and red. Played the gap, played it nicely. As long as it bounces, it's fine.
16. $17. $22.
Up to and including the blue to take this opening game. And this will
24.
really give him a bit of confidence because he knows that he's let Robertson know that if he misses anything, I'm going to clear up. This is the standard we're going to look forward
27.
to today. This is going to be a high quality match. Robertson's missed one ball, Mark Allen's missed one ball. But Allen's miss wasn't so important as Robertson's because it's cost him the
31.
game.
$36.
Robertson started with a 38, looked sure to be
42,
winning the
frame.
frame. Mark Allen's
Mark
replied
Allen.
with a 42 to win the frame. Mark Allen takes the opener and leads 1-0.